Hi, guys. Let's talk about religion. I love getting questions in my DMs. Um, so I'm just going to ramble. I'm just going to ramble about my thoughts for a few minutes. I'll try not to keep it too long, but y'all know how I do. So, um, I get asked the question all the time and I think probably we all do, honestly, because it's a very normal, common question, whether you're Christian or whatever. And I always answer the same way. And that is that I am very heavily agnostic, not to be confused with atheism, not the same thing, not even close. I don't know. If you ask me what happens after we die, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not dead yet. I'm only a human being. I don't know. And as a coach, back when I was doing New Tomorrow, and even when I was advocating for mental health VB and doing the group sessions and everything there, I'm not a spiritual coach. I would not make a very good spiritual coach because I think, in my own personal opinion, it's called faith for a reason. And I think it's okay if you don't know, because if you were meant to know, you would. That's what having a God is all about, right? So I feel like as a human being, we're all on our own journey. And I feel like all of those journeys are very different. I do believe in something. I don't know what it is, but at 40 and after things, I mean, especially after the bizarre life that I lived, but even people who live rather normal lives, I know we've all felt things that are difficult to explain. We've all witnessed things that are difficult. It seems less likely to me that there is nothing than there is something. But what that something is, I don't. I don't know. I would never judge anybody for their beliefs because I'm not in any position to be doing any judging there, as I'm just here, you know? Now, as a coach, though, when I would have a client who either already was heavily religious or seemed to get solace in this or that religion, I would lean heavily into whatever that was for their benefit. Because as a coach, you have to approach people through their lenses, not my lens. That's how efficacy works in communication. Um, Religion is important. It's always healthy as a human being to believe in a lot of things bigger than yourself. It's grounding. It's logical. Paradoxically, religion is very logical, and atheists would tell you otherwise, but atheism doesn't make a whole bunch of sense to me because a lot of the principles that atheism is based upon are no longer, we know, are have been proven to no longer be true as humans. For example, well, I can't see it, so it's not there. Well, okay. Well, if we look at science and human biology, there's actually a lot of things around us all the time that we cannot see, that the human eye cannot detect. So that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't know. I do like going to people's churches of any religion because as a human, I do feel like we can get messages in all kinds of different ways. And I know that we've all witnessed, and some people have experienced, people do have moments of enlightenment that are so anomalous to them that it certainly does change the trajectory of their life, usually for the better. Not always, but I mean, religion creating a sense of community is important. Religion is important. I don't really understand why people argue about it, because why? You know, why does it matter what someone else believes? You, you don't have to live inside that person's head, or like you're inside yourself. They can be over here. It's like, you know what? It's like when straight people have a huge problem with gay people, as if, listen, I am straight as an arrow. I got two beautiful babies, prove it. And I can tell every homophobe out there that the gays don't want anything to do with us like that. You don't, like, it doesn't, I feel like there are so many instances when people take on other people's identities just to make it a problem almost. And if that's the case, if you're upset with anybody just for what they believe or how they want to live their life, as long as they're not hurting anyone, then that is a moment for self-reflection. That is a moment to look inside yourself and say, well, there's over 8 billion people on this planet. This person's way over here and doesn't even know of me. Why does this bother me so much? Because that's coming from inside you. It's not them. They're over there. So, I don't know. I have no idea. There's certain Christian sayings that I really like. And when I was living in the RV for that little bit and everything was just so crazy, the woman who sold me the RV, that family, so we drove down there and I was kind of telling her my story. She was asking because we were doing like a little test drive and they were like putting gas in and everything. And they were very religious people. When she left that night, we went out to get Chinese with them. And then when they left that night, she just gave me this huge hug. And she said, I'm going to be praying for you so hard, and it felt so comforting, even though I'm not particularly Christian. The Bible bothers me for many, 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 many reasons. And a lot of Christians don't. I'm trying to announce that too much because I know that's going to upset a lot of people, and I don't mean to upset anyone, but there are just some things in there that I'm a very logical person, and I can't vibe with it because it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I think, like I said, we have the positives. We have the positives of always believing in something bigger than ourselves. I've also seen, people, heavy Christians, and you see it all the time. We all do. On Facebook, everywhere, where, Jesus is always with them and they can always lean on Jesus. And that's beautiful, as it's a beautiful faith. It's beautiful to have faith in something that other people can't see. I'll always think that that's beautiful, because whether that's a part of an organization or not, it's still an individualistic take. I don't like it when people use religion for nefarious purposes. That frustrates me to no end. And like I said, I'm agnostic. I don't even have a dog in that fight, but it's just taking something very beautiful and just weaponizing it is disgusting. It's humanly disgusting. But that lies in everywhere that humans exist also. Look at my children being sold. Taking something as beautiful as motherhood and a parent-child bond and weaponizing it for money is humanly disgusting, Jana, and everyone who helped her. I don't like that. That upsets me a lot. But I would never argue with anyone about, because I don't know, you could all be right. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know what I feel. And it does feel like there's something. Also, further, I don't feel like once I die, I will be finished, because a lot of things try to take me out, guys. And something tells me that even death is not going to stop this spirit. It just doesn't, I don't see it as the end. Like, I don't fear death either, because I feel like either something really cool happens, probably as long as you're a good person, and I'm good with that, or the alternative is that nothing happens, in which it won't matter. You know what I mean? Like, if that were the case, and when you die, you just die, and everything stops and it's done, you're not going to care because you'll be dead. Or if the spiritual realm does it, which I feel like seems to me like the more likely scenario of what we're all going to end up experiencing, then you won't be dead. So it would matter, but as long as you're a good person, I don't want to come back here though. I hope reincarnation isn't a thing always to happen. I don't want to sign up for that. Like, I'm good. I did my time. I don't understand people who want to live forever. That sounds exhausting. I think it's actually probably good that we're only here for temporary. Can you imagine how many people would be on this earth if we all lived forever? We were so overpopulated. It would be a horrible life. It's the natural order of things. You just have to do what you can do in the time that we're allotted. And I don't think any of us really, we don't have any control over how long that time is. And I don't know who does. Maybe you guys know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure humans out. I haven't gotten to the gods yet. On the coaching page of the Courthouse Kidnapping website, I put a little disclaimer that says, please do not wear selections containing profanity to church. Don't disrespect your church. Don't disrespect your grandma. Don't disrespect your mom. And don't bring me into your beef with God, because I have my own questions for that guy. Whenever that happens. I don't know. I'm just Jamie. I think the main takeaway that I would like from this video, and I told y'all I was going to ramble for a minute. I have more stuff to say about religion too. It's all fun. Like, I don't know. And people say religion started so many wars. Well, that's like saying the guns have killed so many people, because they didn't do that themselves. Like, you put human beings in any scenario that you have human beings, you're going to have some problems, because human beings are inherently flawed, even as a species. We do not know everything. We are not even close to perfect. One perfect specimen does not exist, and probably never has. Oh, and I don't like it when people say that Jesus never existed, because he definitely did exist. Whether you want to believe in Christianity or the Bible or not, historians he was a man. Was a person. Historians have done historian things. I don't know. I don't think disrespecting anybody's beliefs, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense unless their beliefs are hurting a whole bunch of other people. You know, eugenics isn't cool, but that's not a religion. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll link the merch shop below and the website, as always. You're the coaching corner. And I'm just so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for this. It's been such a unique journey, and there has been an arduous road behind, and I'm sure ahead of me. But nobody ever said that life would be easy. Oh, and I still don't have a name. I'm going to start calling myself Citizen X just to be sassy. I would put it as my Facebook handle, but some of y'all will make that weird. I totally know you will. If you would like to contribute to the adorably named Say My Name Fund, as my social security number is still acting as if I am a deceased individual, I'll leave my PayPal below too. It's the only account that they have allowed me to keep thus far. And I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. It's crazy. So much to come. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for your attention.